we have my watch, right? This is a Pro Trek 2500, Casio Pro Trek 2500. Look, let me explain to you how much I love this watch. I had almost 15, I had $1,200, 1250 to spend on a watch. I could have bought mostly anything. No, in the store I was at, I could have bought any watch in there for the most part. I think there was a couple of 1800s, but for the most part, I could have had any watch in there I wanted. This cost $300, and this is the watch that I bought. Not because I wanted to pocket the rest of the money and all that. No, that was money to burn. That was money to, do whatever I wanted with it as far as getting myself a nice timepiece, And I got this because this fits my lifestyle. I'm a hunter, outdoorsman, that kind of thing. And the amount of information that this watch gives you as soon as you glance at the screen is unbelievable. I never knew that a watch, especially like a watch like this, it only costs $300. At just a glance of the face could tell you that much info. Blew my mind. To me, the best watch in existence. All right. Let's see here. What else do I have? Oh, my pen. I love this pen to death. As you can see, this pen is bullet themed. This is actual like brass from ammo, um, actual bullet, a full metal jacket, should I say, um, and things like that. And so it's designed to push the pin out like a bolt action, right? So it goes like that, bolt action. And then the pin, the part that clips to your pants, that's a rifle. I don't know if you guys can see this stuff sometimes, but anyway, that's a rifle. This middle part right here, yes, you're a genius. You are correct. That is deer antler, right there in the middle. And yeah, so love this pen to death. And refills and all that are easy for it. Cost me $50 for this pen. So whenever I get home, I always put it back in the little pouch thing here. Always put it back in here to keep it safe. All right, what else do I have? Well, of course, my wallet. My daughter got me this wallet for Father's Day, I think maybe 6 years ago. And as you see, it's got that 12 gauge right there on the wallet. So gun themed wallet, my sunshine, my everything. Got it for me for Father's Day. Sweetest thing in the world. Means everything to me. All right, what else do we have? Kershaw. My favorite blade, bar none. Easy, no competition. I got quite a few blades. But this one's a little too big to carry around. Maybe if I was hiking in the woods, may I carry the Tanto. You want to talk sharp? This is out of pocket sharp. Like, this is ridiculously sharp. I've cut myself twice with this. One of them was pretty bad. Dumb sharp. And as this is too, you guys know Kershaw's a great blade. Bang for your buck, hard to beat. Kershaw, hard to beat. So anyway, that's my the blade that I have with me the majority of the time. What else do I have? Okay. Looks like this is next. Boom. So this is the magazine carrier, inside the waist magazine carrier. Right? Can you see that? Can you? Okay. So this is the carrier. Here's my extra mag. I was too lazy to go in my safe before I shot to the store, so I grabbed a mag that's got full metal jacket in it, whatever. But anyhow, a full metal jacket by itself will collapse you, outbuck you, and buckwheat and all your little rascals. But I like this magazine holder. I like it. It goes well with my carry setup, so I like it. I appreciate it. It's made by Blackhawk. I know there's quite a few of these, and I mean, right? This thing's in there, so, but it's not so tight that it's like difficult to pull out. It pulls out very easy, yet it's on there, baby. It's on there, right? So pretty cool there. And this is a Magpul 17 round mag for the gun that I carried to the store. And last but not least, Boom. There is my Glock. If you know me, you know that the name of this gun is Scarface. There's not really anything on this gun that's factory. This thing is modded in every place possible. I think there's like one thing that's not that's untouched in there. But anyhow, yeah, just cleaned it up real good. And if you're wondering, hey, how come there wasn't a round in the chamber? Because I know I was doing this video, and so yeah. So anywho, this is the gun that I carry today. 70% of the time I carry Scarface. I carry this gun. I call it Scarface because when I was polishing the slide, I used a grit a little too hard at one point, and it scratched the side of the slide, and it gave it a scar, and I almost cried. And so I named him Scarface because he has a scar right here. I don't know if you can actually see that. Oh yeah, you can. That's it. And that's why it's called Scarface. But this it was a Glock 22 Gen 2 originally. I turned it into my favorite handgun to carry easily. It's just unbelievable what I've done with this gun. It is custom custom made for me and what I like, and it really is. It's mine. You know what I mean? So anyhow, and the holster that I use is the same holster I use for every gun I have. This holster holds all of them, from Glocks, Taurus, HK, Sig, you name it. It holds them all. This is a Don Hume leather inside the waist holster. It holds it tight, secure. It's very quick and easy. I don't have to go find this, holster for this gun, and because I got a half dozen guns that I swap within my carry. Excuse me, my carry rotation. And so it's awesome that this one holster takes care of all of them. I love it to death. Don Hume leather inside the waist holster. All right, Whammy. This here is Caldwell hearing protection. It's the electronic hearing pro. And I'm going to tell you, when I first seen it, I was skeptical. There was a couple of brands there, and I didn't know which one to get or to go with. I just knew I wanted electronic ear pro because my cousin Art had some, and he let me use them while we were out training. And I was like, wow, everybody should have a pair of these. And most people do now, but I didn't know which one to go with. And as I was, looking into it, it was looking like, in order to get one that really truly works, like works good, it's going to be like in the $70 and up price range, right? Really 80 and up price range. And so I didn't know if these were going to work well or not. So I bought two pair. I bought these, and I bought a whole different brand. And the other brand, which I do not remember the name of the brand, I'm sorry, you guys. I did buy it at Cabela's. And I bought these from Cabela's. And, when we were in the store, I had them on, I would clap. I was like, is it working? I thought it worked. And then I'm like, well, maybe that just wasn't loud enough. And that's why it's not really, clear that it's working very well, right? So I went to the gun range with them, and once the bullets started flying, it was clear it wasn't those. They didn't work very well. Okay, now I don't know what decimal it needed to go to in order for it to work properly, but at 9 millimeters, I mean, that's pretty standard, right? And so shooting 9, and it's not canceling out that noise. So I had to just turn it off and use it, as just regular muffs. And that was disappointing. And the other reason why it's disappointing is because I believe those were Bluetooth, and I could play music at the same time or something like that. I hadn't used that feature yet, but it was capable. And so it kind of sucked that those didn't work. So then I put these on, and I gotta tell you, I don't want to use the word shocked, but I didn't expect it to work so well. I mean, these things work as if they are $150 earmuffs. So the first reason why I grabbed these and the reason why I thought they were cool is because you know I'm a hat guy. I wear hats. You don't have one on right now. I wear hats. You guys know that if you're a supporter of the channel or the page, and having earmuffs where it goes over my head, and then I got to put don't want that, right? And so a lot of people will put the ear pro on and they'll tilt it, and then that doesn't hold on very well, and that kind of a deal. These are made to just go around your neck so you can still wear your hat. I mean, if you choose to, you can wear these while you're out hunting, and you can have your hunter's orange hat on or whatever, and have these on because they don't go over your head. They go around the back of your neck, just like that. And so that was a huge bonus in itself right there. Now, there is one thing when I looked at it, I said, it kind of looks like it's going to have a huge profile, like it's going to look like I got these huge muffs on. But I don't see that to be uh, the case. They look, I mean, they kind of kick out a little bit like that. It looked like Martin's ears, Martin Lawrence ears. But they don't kick out extremely wide or super thick or anything like that. So that's cool. And then as far as the performance, again, that's what I meant when I said the $150 thing. The noise cancellation is top of the line. How do I know this? Because I put on other electronic ear pro, from cheap to really expensive. Excuse me, not really expensive, but expensive, right? I think $180 is the um, some of the ear pro I wore that was expensive, $180, $150, and then from there usually around $100. But this was, oh, why didn't I do my? I should have looked this up again because I've had it for so long. I believe these were like $39. I'm almost positive. These were $39.99. These are $40. $40. And one thing that the guy said, at Cabela's that made sense. Now, this isn't always the case, but it happened to be for this. I was like, when I had the two, and I'm like, which one do I get? And he's like, I don't know, man. He said, but I'll tell you this: Caldwell's been in the game longer than any of those. They've been in the game for a long time. They know what they're doing. Uh, this isn't their first rodeo type of deal. And so it panned out to be true. They're able to pull that off. They were able to be affordable and give you A1 performance. Now, it doesn't have Bluetooth capabilities and things like that, which is another reason why some of these earmuffs, the price goes up because of the technology. But when we're talking about just straight to the punch, noise cancellation, protect the ears while still being able to hear everything beautifully. That's the other thing. Not only does it cancel out that noise like a top tier electronic ear pro, it'll what you're able to hear with these on, you hear better with these on than you do with your regular hearing, right? And I believe that's what they all should be able to do, but that's not the case. If you've dealt with a lot of these, you know that some of them are just simply not really good when it comes to picking up regular noise and whatnot. These, it's unbelievable. It's almost unfair that they were able to do all this with this price and this price range. Um, so again, we have, oh, and battery life is awesome, by the way. Um, so we have again around the neck, right? So I can still have my hat on. Um, things of that nature. Glasses, it's okay also. Um, Easy to get a hold of and turn on. It takes AAA batteries, and they last a very long time. They don't just suck up batteries, and after your first hunting trip you need new batteries, right? Not these puppies. These things last for a very long time. Now I was using both Duracell and Energizer, and in fact, this is only the second pair of batteries. I had in Duracells when I first got them. Eventually, those wore down, and then now I have Energizer batteries in here, and they're still going. And I've had these for a year, maybe a little, no, almost 2 years. Excuse me. I've had these for almost 2 years. So awesome product. Eugene, would you advise someone else go buy these over this, that, or the other? Look, I haven't used all of them. I don't know which others are better or worse or blah blah blah, except for those ones that I bought. But what I will tell you is that compared to the best that I've ever used and tried out, these stack up right there with them, if not better, when it comes to noise cancellation and hearing um, everything else at the same time. These are immaculate for that. A lot of times you get reviews and the person has only had the product for a month if you're lucky, right? Well, I've had these for 2 years. And I have, it's plenty of time for things to go wrong, to break. I drop it and it doesn't work anymore, so it's not very durable. Whatever, I had plenty of time for many things to go wrong, and these are very durable. Um, they still work A1, as good as they did when I first opened them up and put the batteries in. So I highly recommend these. I highly recommend these. These things are freaking awesome. Um, yeah, no hesitation. So go ahead and turn those off. So that's what they look like. These things are awesome. Love them to death, guys. It also has an aux cord here. I believe you can connect it to your phone and play some music through here. So even though it doesn't have Bluetooth, which is part of why it's not $120, $150 or whatnot, but outside of lacking the Bluetooth capability, two thumbs up. Can I use my feet? As many, whatever. All thumbs up. These things are awesome. These things are ill. Whammy out.